Be back. More oxygen down here, so it's kind of fun.
You got a standing ovation from the crowd. How'd that feel for you?
It felt great. It was a real warm welcoming back. It's been a long time coming, and yeah, it's been surreal because when you're like in the trenches of this whole like kind of recovery process, you don't ever think you'll kind of make it out at some points, but it's been a long time coming. And I'm just grateful to be healthy and running again.
143 tonight, 144 last week. Like, I think you got the attention of the whole country, at least that follows track and field. Like they're all excited to see this return. Like, what has it meant to you? What has it felt like to get back into this shape?
It's felt good. It's felt organic and natural, and it's just felt, the way that I left the 100, it's in a different shape than where it's at now. So I know I have a lot of great guys to compete with in America, 800 meter running specifically. I've gotten so great these last 3 years. So I'm just trying to keep up with these guys at this point.
How are you a different guy than you were when you left, the scene?
Yeah, just smarter. I'm not so hard-headed about my workouts and my running days. If I'm not feeling great, I just don't run and try not to exalt my body too much to the point where I'm injured and things like that. So just been a lot smarter, and I don't think if I miss a day or two running, it's the end of the world like I used to.
You had at least 2 surgeries, if not 3, right? Was it a Haglund's deformity?
Yeah, so I had 2, and then I had a third one, so I had 3 total with that right foot that kind of had issues, but it just took time to heal. Like, I did all the PT I could possibly do and tried to recover as best as I could with machinery, but it's just sometimes it has to come natural, and sometimes naturally takes a while, but at least it's the right way.
So you're
extremely frustrating. I wasn't probably the most pleasant person to be around these past 3 years, but I'm grateful for everybody that stuck by me and has been supporting me the whole time.
What did you do to distract yourself during that time?
Hunting and fishing and enjoying northern Michigan. I don't get to enjoy Michigan summer as much as I'd like to this year, but it's a good sacrifice to be running fast and be on the track scene again, so I'm happy.
But during that time too, you got engaged as well. Just like you had a lot of life changes just over the last time we saw you.
Yeah, for sure. That was big changes because first we got back together and then we ended up being engaged within the next year and a half. So it was just really cool to kind of have other big life moments happening outside the track that have really helped, just kind of make me happy in the meantime. Not just like being too reliant on track for my happiness. I'm finding happiness in different avenues in life, and I think that just kind of relieves the pressure of track with those kind of things going on.
You're in Flagstaff now?
Not permanently, but
okay.
I bounce up there. Coach Smith likes to get me up there, I think, as much as possible, but I'm still a C-level guy at heart, so I can't. It's just a hard transition. So I'm slowly starting to kind of enjoy it a little more and more. When I have results like this, it's easier to go back. So
you're at home watching the 800-meter final in Paris. You see all those 141s. What's going through your mind when you're watching?
It's just crazy. I mean, obviously I have my eyes on Bryce because he's the American. I want him to succeed, but running the time that he ran and still being out of a medal is just wild, and it just shows you how strong that hand has gotten, not just in America but in the world the past 3 or 4 years or so. So it just really ups the ante and really ups the level that guys kind of have to compete at. So they've been the front runners in this kind of scene of the greater 100-meter guys, and I'm just, like I said, just trying to keep up.
Besides the winning and the fast times, what's been your favorite moments since coming back and racing these past 3 weeks?
Just being around the guys, being around guys like Mike's group, and just Craig has been a big helper in this transition and getting me back. He's been along my side of recovery the whole step of the way. So just being around the guys and being healthy and being able to not be so pissed off for showing up at practice every day. So.
And to come back to Portland, I know this used to be home and everything, but does it also just feel like a reunion, even having Jess right before you running?
Yeah.
There's so many familiar faces, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. Coming to the track today, it felt more like a family reunion or a party, and it was kind of hard to get focused because I was so busy saying hi to so many former teammates and things like that and coaches. So it's been really fun to see familiar faces again and be around the scene.
The last 300 was pretty fast. Was that the idea?
That was the plan. Yeah, Coach Smith didn't really think I got much out of my first race over there at the Toad Fest in Tennessee because I front ran it. So he's like, just put yourself in an unfamiliar position and just trying to execute some better race tactics, just because I haven't raced in almost 3 years before the last race. So
what's next on the race docket?
No clue at all. I'm just taking it race by race, and he likes to reevaluate, see how my body's doing, which is the main priority, and if I'm feeling healthy, I'll probably try to get in a faster race against great guys. So just excited to race.
Thank you.
Congratulations.